Good evening. The time has come for more Transformers content. Today we're looking at Transformers issue number 4 from Skybound Entertainment. Again, in the ongoing build-up to Transformers 1 movie being released. So here we are, already a third of the way through, roughly. We're not going to be here for long, so let's just get stuck in. Here we are. Transformers issue number 4. Another cover with a lot going on. Optimus, Cliffjumper, and Wheeljack in the midst of battle. Wheeljack looking serious and doing a heroic pose. Cliffjumper looking shooketh. And wielding his iconic rocket launcher, which I think he does use in the cartoon, the 1980s cartoon. And indeed, my Cliffjumper in my collection, one of his accessories is this as well. I don't recognise that bit though. I think that might be some creative flair, but Cliffjumper is known for using a rocket launcher at some point. And then Optimus being Optimus. Optimus Prime news. So Hasbro have been doing this ongoing line of action figures, studio series, and doing it for different versions for different films, and they're doing Studio Series 86, which have been modern reimaginings of characters from the 1986 animated film. And Optimus Prime has been unveiled by accident. I think it was Amazon in Belgium? Somewhere like that, somewhere in Europe. Someone at that localized Amazon center uploaded pictures of the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime before Hasbro had the chance to announce it. So a slap on the wrist for them. But it looks really good, and I will of course be adding it to my collection as soon as I can. There's your Optimus Prime news. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the issue. The comic. I think once again I'm going to try my little zooming trick. See if I can get it to work. What does this do? Nothing. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, I'll do it manually. Okay, that'll do. Energon Universe Transformers issue number 4. Writer, artist Daniel Warren Johnson, colorist Mike Spicer, letterer Russ Wooten. Additional covers by Daniel Warren Johnson, Mike Spicer, John Boy Meyers, Orlando Aracena, Sanford Green, Andrea Milana, and Annalisa Leone. Edited by Sean Makiewicz and Jonathan Manning. Publication design Andres Juarez. Here. Words. And production by Richard Mercado. Here we go. Page 1. Act 1, Scene 1. Another hard image. Starscream arriving out of some billowing smoke. Approaching a heavily damaged Skywarp. So remember last week, Optimus Prime absolutely destroyed Skywarp. Beating him up with Optimus Prime's own severed arm. Before picking up a wounded Spike, transforming with a half an arm, if that, picking up Sparkplug and heading away to try and save him. So this is the aftermath of that, and Starscream has arrived on the scene. Skywarp. Starscream, help me. In time, my friend, in time. But first, where did they go? They drove east. He wants to save these slugs. Pathetic. And not surprising. Starscream, wait! Starscream transforms and leaves him behind. Don't worry, I'll be back. And poor Skywarp is left to fester in his wounds. And then here we have Ratchet. Don't worry, I'll be back. I have some killing to do. And there is Wheeljack on the operating table with Ratchet over the top. Ratchet, come in. Come in. And that is, of course, the voice of Optimus Prime. Optimus, what's going on? I've taken major damage. Human Spike is hurt. I love how the display is just Optimus's head. Imagine if that's how FaceTime worked. You didn't see anything else. You just saw someone's disembodied head. Human Spike is hurt, and there is Spike being cradled in the arms of Sparkplug. A very sad image indeed. And there is Starscream. So this is literally moments after we left the last issue. Optimus has only been on the road for like a minute, if that, and there's Starscream. Opening fire. We need help. And again, we can see the wounded bit there. Optimus emoji. Yeah. That'd be good. He takes a hit. Grah. Optimus, are you there? And then it's just static. Sorry, buddy, your time's going to have to wait. And there's poor Wheeljack waiting there in stasis. Right now, we need firepower. And Ratchet moves off to the pile of, as yet, inactive Autobots. Hang on, I'm going to zoom back out just a teensy bit, just so we can see more of what's down here. So the camera tripod is in the way. So who is Ratchet gonna wake up, I wonder? I guess we'll find out later. Spike, oh no, oh no. Finally, your time is up. Brace yourself. Oh, Optimus says brace yourselves. Oh, God damn it. Starscream looking so sinister, like the lighting, and just showing his red eyes there. But Optimus is going at full speed. Oh, but then here... Last chance to ditch Carly. Are you kidding? Get his ass! Get his ass. So, interior shot of Cliffjumper racing towards Starscream, who has not yet noticed. Oh, man. Actually, I think Starscream is actually getting ready to shoot, given the angle of the null ray there. Didn't notice that before. I thought he was just fully prepared to just try and catch Optimus. But given what happened to Skywarp last week, I'm thinking that might not be the case. Might not be a wise move. Seatbelt. Is she wearing a seatbelt? Yes, she is. She actually is. Good. Safety first. Well spotted, Space. Safety first. They were invented for a reason. Yeah, here we go. Cliffjumper does just skids around and trips up Starscream, who falls with an ah! And then he says... how does one pronounce an exclamation point? But, the best part is Optimus just runs him over. Crunch. Thank you, Cliffjumper. And look at that, Starscream's face just peering out of the tyre. Ah! Anything for my fearless leader. Now let's get out of here. Soundwave, send backup now. He gets run over once, and Starscream's like, I need help! Yeah, I'm still annoyed that I can't move the issue all the way up the length of the table. I'm just going to try and change that. There we go. Wait. No, that's... My God, that's worse. That is also worse. How is it getting worse when I'm trying to move the camera away? Just have to zoom out a bit more, I think. Annoyingly, this is still not working. Okay, that's the best I can do. Right, fine. We're here. I'm not sure how Optimus knew where the hospital was. Actually, yeah, that's something I've not thought of before. How did Optimus know where the hospital was? Because he seems to know even before picking up Sparkplug. Because he's like, Get in. I'm going to save your boy. So maybe it's information that was downloaded in the local area by Teletran 1. Maybe. I don't know. A very minor plot hole. Unless I'm forgetting something from the previous 3 issues. Who knows? We're here. Please help my friend. Is that... Help, my son's been shot. Yeah, surprisingly chill, given that there's a giant robot just transforming there. Although at this point, word probably has spread around the town that there are these robots around. And there returns Laserbeak. Zap, 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 zap. Look out, get him inside. These guys are not wasting any time doing what any true doctor would. Rushing the patient inside the hospital. And Optimus, with one arm, doing his best to fight them off. Hurry, we will cover you. Nice little chom-chom sound there, with the sound of his rifle going off. And in the foreground, there is Spike, looking very worse for wear. Cool. And then from behind, Cliffjumper gets punted by Rumble. Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red. In this house, that's how it is, okay? Optimus inferior. Soundwave delivering a hell of a kick to Optimus's head. But I love the line, Soundwave is known for saying Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior, or sometimes even Soundwave superior. So I like that here he's belittling Optimus in that way. What is going on there? What is that? Is that... Oh, that's Optimus's rifle. He dropped it. Okay, right, cool. Had to think there for a minute. But Starscream says, wait, and Soundwave says, why do you hesitate? This is where they fix the squishy ones with that mean old smile. Is that right? You're so pathetic, I can't even believe it. You bring these ants to a place to get repaired. Really showing his sadistic side, bullying Optimus for trying to help things. But then that is kind of Starscream to a T, so I don't know why. I shouldn't be that surprised, really. Doc, let us work, Sparky. We're losing him. Intubating now. So they are working to save Spike's life. I think before you leave us, we should make your ending a little more painful. No. By blasting the very place that can save your precious humans. And Starscream just goes to town on the hospital. Which, very much not okay. Even for a Decepticon. Whoops. Apologies. There we go. It's a bit mean, really, isn't it? Anyway. We just lost power. The generator must have been hit. But, Starscream is so preoccupied, laughing away, shooting this hospital. Soundwave tries to give a warning. Can't see a speech bubble. Starscream. Leveled up their evil in this comic. Oh, just you wait. No spoilers. We're nowhere near there yet. So here we have the reveal of who Ratchet repaired. Autobots incoming. Jazz, do what you do best. And here's Ratchet pulling Optimus Prime's trailer, which I think is pretty cool. And here's Jazz entering. What's cracking, little bitches? Time to change up this tune, baby. Which is absolutely something that Jazz would say. Very nicely accurate vehicle modes as well. That is the same Porsche that Jazz transforms into. I can't think what it is. A one-of-a-kind Porsche from some kind of race in the 80s or 70s. Alright. Get him! So they absolutely consider Jazz to be a threat. In the 1980s cartoon, Jazz is the second in command under Optimus. I don't know if that's the case here. It might be. That might be why Ratchet has gone for Jazz on this occasion. But it is yet to be revealed, so we'll see. Get him! And they're trying to shoot him, but Jazz is too cool for school. Now, there's a very nice reference here. If Owen was present, I think Owen would get it. But I will explain as it happens. He transforms and he says 2, the number 2. Hopefully Jazz does better here than in the live movie. Indeed. So he says 2, 5. Ow! But Jazz is already on him and slams him. And he says 1. Oh, sorry, we missed that. He says 1 down here. 2, 5, 1. Now, 2, 5, 1. I just need to look up the actual definition before I get it wrong. Bear with. I'll go on to TF Wiki for this. Come on. There we go. Transformers Energon Universe. Issue number 4. Okay. During Jazz's attack on the Decepticons, he shouts 251, which is a reference to the 251 chord progression appropriately common in jazz music. So there we are, we've got a real world reference there. 251. Which I love. Like, that, I mean, music is cool, jazz is cool, a combination of the two here. And I love, I love this. Honestly, we're only just getting started with how Soundwave is in these comics. But I love how, like, I think this is the moment. This is a pivotal moment for Soundwave, right here. Only musicians got that joke. Yeah, I didn't get it. I only found out when I looked it up on the wiki because I was like, huh, what 251? Why? And now that I know, it makes it so much cooler. It's such a jazz way of doing it, which again is a credit to just how good these comics are. They've done the characters so well. Yeah, I love that. Absolutely bodying Soundwave. Okay. What do you say, Decepticons? Shall we finish it? Optimus saying a very Optimus line. We are outnumbered. Soundwave, retreat, retreat. So here, we do actually finally see Soundwave transform into the tape deck, presumably to fly away with Starscream. Laserbeak and Rumble disappearing as well. Optimus, Carly. Is Spike? And Carly's absolutely stricken. It doesn't look good. Here's another powerful image. Again, I can't really do it justice because the ring light is spoiling it. Let me try and angle it a bit better. If I could adjust the brightness quickly, I would. You can just about see it. It's the wreckage of the hospital. There's conveniently a hole in the roof right above where they're operating on Spike. Optimus looking very morose. Power's still out. What does that mean? We've stabilized Spike for now. Your son needs a machine to keep him breathing. But one of these bastards hit the backup generator. And the Doctor is very much looking at Optimus for that. Even though it's not Optimus' fault. Yet again, generalizing all these robots. But there is a clear distinction. Some are good, some are evil. And with that gone, it won't just be your son that dies tonight. A very hard line there. And Optimus not enjoying that one bit. Is this where... Okay, no. Sorry, I was skipping ahead a bit there. Spike, I'm here, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, my boy. My beautiful boy. But suddenly... Optimus is finally using the power of the Matrix. What is he doing? You got the touch! Optimus, no. No more death, Ratchet. Even if it comes at a price. No more death. You got the touch. Yeah. Again, this is such an Optimus thing to do. He's not caring about what it does to himself. He doesn't even know any of the humans inside the hospital, but he is saving the fuck out of them. And we've got some nice music to signify this occasion. Interesting he can do it one-handed. Yeah. Magic. Maybe it's spring-loaded. You've got to push it in to put it in the chest, and when he pulls out, it's like... Pling. Spring-loaded Matrix power. But it's doing the trick. All the machinery's coming up, the power's coming back on. Breathe. The power, it's come back on. No way. The machines, they're running again. We're in business. Let's get into the ICU. Oh, thank God. Not God. Thank... Metal? Don't thank God. Thank metal. I can't tell if Optimus is kind of grimacing or, like, smiling because he's like, yeah, you're welcome. Don't know. Which is good news. Ultra Magnus couldn't even figure out the Matrix second goals. That is true. Right, back with the Decepticons. So here we go. Soundwave. Galvatron couldn't either, indeed. Under their very nose. This marks the second time we have failed in our mission, if there is even a mission. No goals, no conquest, only destruction. Is that all you have in your mind, Starscream? This isn't my fault, you can't repair Teletran. Starscream deflecting the blame. A very Starscream thing to do. We're getting to a pretty cool moment here. We need bodies. Look at all our brothers scattered here, useless. We need fixing. Look at my dents and laser burns. I need fixing. Fucking selfish. Again, I really like the expressions they're giving Starscream. It's so... Like, they're so over the top, but they work so well, because Starscream is an over-the-top character. Love it. As was said before, we do not have the materials needed for such repairs. They only exist, guys, in Cybertronian technology. And there is the wounded Skywarp laying there. About to be saved? Question mark? What are you doing? Brothers, stop! Stop, no! And they are ripping Skywarp apart. For scrap. While he's still alive. Decepticons. Thumbs up. I'm sure they're not that bad, really. Kick. Here is Sparkplug. When I got back from the war, I wanted to protect you from where I grew up. From everything. It's why I moved us all the way out here to start over. The world, it could be so awful. I can't see the good in it anymore. I used to, but not since the war. Not since your brother. It's like I'm infected. It's with me all the time and spreads to the ones I love most. I can't remember how to see the good. And now you're not here to remind me. It's getting a bit heavy now. But it is being followed up by a wholesome moment. So let's read the next bit. Excuse me, Mr. Optimus? Yes, Mr. Optimus is so cute. And here's a poor child who was in the hospital. I heard you can change into a truck. Is that true? I mean, this is absolutely what a kid would do. If Optimus paid a visit to a hospital, IRL, the kids would ask him to transform. Indeed it is, young human. Can you show me? I am a little worse for wear, but gladly. Oh my god, awesome! This is me. This is me. This is the comic series. Summed up in a single image. Very wholesome. Very wholesome indeed. And of course, Sparkplug was looking on. And the kid is still dancing around. Did you save him? My son. That was not me. Oh my god, and then you can change back to the kid. Yeah, that would be a bit impractical if Transformers going to be transformed once. I'd like to see that in a character, actually. I think that'd be an interesting story arc. You've got a character who can only transform once. But, you know, when are they going to do it? They know they can't change back. When are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? I hope they do that. That'd be really cool. I was simply sharing a gift I was given many years ago. Can you do it again? It's getting a bit greedy now. Can you do it again? He's in a coma. Can you bring him back to me all the way? Oh, so Sparkplug. Ah, Sparky. I used every bit of what was left. There is nothing more. What happens now is up to the Great Spark. You mean gods? Don't you fall into that category? Ha! Because of my size, I could say the same of you, human. What, me? I'm nothing like... Come on. Look at me compared to you. Ah. True. Small, but still mighty. And I love that panel. I think I pointed out this panel in the Discord when I first got this issue. I love this moment. Yeah. That is a very Tolkien-esque way of looking at, like, the small folk, the less powerful folk. I find it is the deeds of ordinary folk who keep the powers of evil in check. Something like that. Small but mighty, that's what she said. Oh, yeah. But yeah, and again, I love that it's just a blank background for that, just to signify the importance of this. A really nice moment. So it got heavy, but they turned it around. Hobbits rule. Damn right they do. Cool moments coming up. It took some major doing, but I was able to fix the human's generator. The Matrix, it'll be fine, Ratchet. No, Optimus. It's not about the Matrix, it's about you. The Matrix channels the spirit of the host, and when it's used, it drains you. And we need you. You could have used it to repair your broken body, help build a fresh arm. But not anymore. There's nothing left after saving an innocent creature. What would you have me do, Ratchet? Let him die? We brought this here, they are innocent. A little bit of tension between Optimus and Ratchet now. Yellow alert, see? They are not innocent. You saw what they did to Spike. One of their own. They're prone to anger and destruction. Just like us. Yeah. But Jazz, poor Jazz, is slumped over. He's done his bit. But now he's falling asleep again. I pooled all the energon we had left from all our fellow Autobots' bodies. But it's still not enough, even for one warrior. There was just enough for Jazz to help us save you, and your humans. Only here for one tune? Sucks. Jazz. It's alright, Jazz, you've done well. Rest now. It's time to think about ourselves, Optimus. If you die, we all die. And if we're gone, the Decepticons take over. And what will be left of humanity then? If they're even worth saving. Ratchet throwing shade at the peoples. Yet again, another moment with a clear background just to drive home what's happening in the foreground. They are worth saving, Ratchet. Everything is. Well, I can't heal you, or anyone else for that matter, until we find a way to get ourselves some energy. But I have one more thing that might help us get back the initiative. And he opens the trailer. Ratchet, no. I can't use this. What is it? A bad dragon? What could it be? But he slams his trailer shut. You are wounded and barely standing. We're the last of our kind, fighting for survival. We need this. We have no other choice. Sorry, I think we get the reveal of this later on, so if you're eager to see what was in there, you'll see. Hey, your energy problem. I think I have an idea. Sparkplug to the rescue. But then here, Cliffjumper hanging out with Carly in what looks like, I think that's the ruins of their broken home, maybe? From when Carly was... Oh, no, I think this is still the hospital. I think these are like cans of like oxygen or something. I think there's some cables hanging down from a monitor. So this is still the hospital. Okay. Makes sense. It pulls out a 9-volt battery. Just tap this on the matrix. Are you okay? What kind of question is that? Sorry. Aw. I know how you feel, you know. Oh yeah? How's that? Starscream killed my entire clan. I have a feeling that a previous comic series had Cliffjumper as part of a clan. Or I'm possibly thinking of the Spotlight Cliffjumper comic from IDW, where he is transported to the Shattered Glass universe, and I think he defends a clan there from something. I don't know, I might be getting some things wrong. But yeah, a little bit of Cliffjumper backstory. He was part of a clan, Starscream killed them all. You had a Galvatron that took a 9-volt. Was Galvatron battery powered? I thought he wasn't electronic. I know some of the early Transformers were. I didn't know Galvatron was. Ah. Clan? Like your father, your mother, were your clan. My family. Before he took yours, he took all of mine. I joined the war the next day. Does this feeling go away? Does it get easier? Oh, Carly. Cliffjumper. Optimus. Get ready for another cool panel. It's not the end of the comic, though, but it's an awesome panel. I'm going to put my hand over the reveal, just so we can get the full display. The one you had was light and sound. Awesome. How do you feel about going on the offensive? Ta-da! So, immediately after this comic came out, people were taking their Optimus Prime figures and, like, grafting Megatron arms onto it. I wasn't expecting that. I think this is so cool. Optimus using Megatron's arm with the blaster on it. So this, you know, this kind of hints that Megatron is on Earth somewhere. But where? What's he doing? Why hasn't he appeared yet? Questions yet to be answered. But yeah, how do you feel about going on the offensive? Nice. Very nice indeed. But a graphic image of Skywarp there. His head getting ripped into pieces. But then, mountain regions. Good point, where did he get it? Although we saw in a previous issue, when Optimus was explaining, there was a flashback panel of Optimus and Megatron kind of locked in like a vice grip on each other. So, he should be nearby. But then they were falling out of space, so... Haha, victory! So there's Reflector getting dragged along. Getting closer to the mountains. I am the Decepticon leader! Today. Tomorrow! Another crazed look at Starscream's face there. Today, tomorrow... Toyota. Oh, look. Look who it is. Forever. And there's Megatron in, like, the frozen wastes of Earth. I'm very much hinting at Transformers 2007, the live-action movie, where Megatron is frozen in ice for years. So, in one of the recent comics that came through, I have got the timeline a little bit wrong. I think I misinterpreted something that Jetfire said in issue 1. Jetfire was missing for hundreds of years trying to find a way to save Cybertron, but that doesn't mean that the war has only been going for hundreds of years. The war, as per Transformers tradition, has been going on for for millions of years. Which means that the Transformers have been on Earth for hundreds, thousands of years. So Megatron was frozen in the ice. And here he is kind of falling out of it. I don't know whether that's just he's always been there in that position, or if the ice caps are melting, he's slowly being revealed because of it. But yeah, Megatron on Earth confirmed. with Starscream determined to be the one true leader of the Decepticons. And that's it. More letters. You've seen Optimus Prime use his own arm as a weapon, but now you've seen him equipped with Megatron's arm. Dan, I think you're spoiling folks. Oh, interesting. The arm-ripping scene is a homage to one of my favourite anime shows of all time, Gundam, the 8th MS Team. I wouldn't be drawing robots as an adult without Gundam, so watch that series if you haven't yet. On to letters. I haven't seen Gundam at all. Megatron Martini, shaken not stirred. Oh dear. So, yeah, I'm really excited for Megatron's return. I'm assuming he's going to return. I mean, you can't not have an Optimus versus Megatron fight at some point, so they're definitely playing the long game with that. 4 issues in, this is all we've seen of Megatron, really. Yeah, more letters. And we have the same preview as last week with Cobra Commander. You know, going into the cold place, bloodying up a guy, and then there's the preview of the comic cover with the Ark falling behind. And that's it. That is the end of Transformers issue number 4. There's like a million Gundam series. I think that's why he specified which one it was. 8th MS Team, whatever it was. Yeah. There we are. Another wicked awesome comic with wicked awesome moments. Again, I think my favourites are Jazz coming in saying 251, Optimus running over Starscream and using the Matrix, donning Megatron's arm. That's just that. I mean, this is another iconic panel from the comics. You feel that Jazz should be on the front. I like that it's a misdirect because you think, oh, they've got Wheeljack on the cover. I guess Wheeljack's going to be in this issue, and he sort of is. He's on the operating table with Ratchet. Where? I've gone past it now. Yeah, there. But then later on, they revealed that it was Jazz all along. Was he carrying the arm the whole time at the hospital? No. So Ratchet is back at the Ark, trying to fix up Wheeljack. Optimus is driving to the hospital. So Optimus is just the truck. It's just a truck at this point. But then when Jazz enters the scene, I'll flick back to the page. Here we go. Ratchet is pulling Optimus's trailer, and the trailer is where Megatron's arm was. Because where is it? Here. Here's the trailer. There's Optimus closing it, as if to say, no, I'm not going to use it. But then Ratchet persuades him, and he's using Megatron's arm. So there we go. That's how it got there. Yeah. Again, I think a very minor loophole. Plot hole. They didn't really explain how Optimus knew where to go to get to the hospital. And again, unless I missed it and they knew where to go earlier. Or, I guess one could assume that Sparkplug has been kind of given directions as they go. Don't know. Or maybe they just use a sat-nav. I don't actually know when this is set. They haven't really given a year yet. Maybe they won't, to leave it kind of universal. Anyway, more Transformers next week with issue number 5. So, by all means, tune in to come and witness more epic, awesome Transformers moments. The year is 2005. Could be. I mean, the vehicle modes have been very faithful to the 80s, so it could be the 80s. You know, like Jazz, again, is the same kind of Porsche. Although, actually, thinking about some characters who appear later, it might be set in modern times. Don't know. Maybe it will all get explained at a later time. But for now, that was Transformers issue 4. Again, this is just a tiny little stream. We haven't even done an hour. Just over 45 minutes. So I'm not going to do a raid. These are just little cozy little Transformers moments. Again, in the build-up to the new movie being released. So, there we are. Transformers 5 next week. But don't forget that Alien Isolation is happening tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful Thursday evening. Good night.